Welcome back to another episode of Wildermyth. It's been a while. I have not played in a very long time. I'm having to refamiliarize myself with where we were last left off. As we can see, we've explored most of the woods. I think we're in the final stages of chapter 3. I think this should indicate that we've basically searched most of it. Although, to be fair, maybe we still have to search all of this area out down here to the south and to the east. I'm not too sure, but in any case, we have an incursion of size 3, strength 11 coming through. What we might do is we might just let it roll for a little bit. Unfortunately, that does mean that calamity cards are going to be coming through. We do have some points here that we can spend to stop it. So we either fight this now, or we let it destroy itself a little bit on the fortification. So I think we wait, because we do have some injured party members that we would like to heal up. So let's wait. The calamity cards come through. We will probably try and cancel 2 of them. And for that, let's look at our current calamities. I don't remember which one we have more frequently. I think it's the Gorgons in this one, isn't it? Again, it's been so long. So I think we want to remove the extra armor and what have you there. Coachman. I think we've dealt with the Coachman beforehand. Usric. We get rid of the Usric as well. That bear looks pretty damn dangerous. Or is it the Morthagi that's in here? I genuinely cannot remember. The Coachman plus Coachman getting stronger. Why don't we remove the Coachman's strength? Now, those are the new ones that we've just added. We will wait until that crashes against there, which is now. Our party members have healed a little bit. May's back to full. 8 days. Maybe we just let a little bit more time pass before it crashes. 2 days. Okay, I think now we have to fight. So strength of 9. We will defend it with our entire party. As we can see, some of our party members getting a little bit old as well, and they unfortunately, Bardair is quite hurt, so we have to be a little bit cautious with him. It is Morthagi, they have come. Okay, so I'm glad that I reduced the efficacy of the Bardair. I do love taking the fight to them so that we do extra damage at the start. So let's go for this. Hopefully we manage to make it, and we have Defiant Courage and we charge. That means that we do get the bonus. That's great, helps out a great deal, especially with us being so hurt. So extra speed and extra damage and potency earlier on. We have a Groundskeeper. We do have a Wardrobe, 4 Spectics with extra health and damage, but hopefully our damage can outdamage them basically. Now a Groundskeeper up close. We have to look and see where they are, because it looks like they could be over here to the northwest. I would prefer to conglomerate my team somewhere in the middle though, so that we can attack from both south and north at the same time, and if anybody comes from that side, then that's absolutely fine. So Zenilin is new to the party. She's not a usual party member. Bara, of course, is. Groundskeeper. Let's see, Groundskeeper, what moves does he have? Acid Jet, 6 range. Okay. So, with that in mind, heroism. Wow, once per combat. Forgot about that. Okay, there's so much that we haven't done just yet. 12 damage with that. We wouldn't mind the barricade to Splinter Salvo, which I think we might actually be able to do if we Splinter Salvo these 2. Except I don't know whether this can actually launch this way, because it might be kind of blocked from everything else. We can send a bit of fire that way. But yes, what else do we have? The Sapling, Wild Grass pins you. Options. Options and decisions. And decisions and options. So, Bara. You have to look up your character stats again, don't we? We've got to familiarize ourselves with it too. Ambush. Ambush does extra damage. Ambush is very good. Could allow us to draw our party members back a little bit further. Shovel is a barrage attack. That's a lot of health. There's a lot of health. 25 health. Holy. Okay. So Bardair and Danny are in here. Where are all of our party members? Okay, we got 2 over here as well. So Alver, why don't you be our scout? Show us if anything else is out there. And okay, that's where a lot more of our enemies are. So what we might do, we're actually going to backtrack away from this area while taking shots at you. So what I think I might do is I'm going to interfuse with Barrage, Splinter Blast, Steel Fire, Shovel. I mean, 5 damage, 5 shred. Go for this. Let's go for the barricade. And then I think we backtrack as far back as we can. We then bring Bara back to here as well. They give each other armor and also a bit of extra damage as a result. And then I think we go for a Splinter Blast here. which is likely going to shred. Now that armor is shredded, hopefully we can attack from the north. Oh wow, we don't have the range for that. Okay, in that case, we set up the ambush here. Could also go for the jump jaw over to there with an ambush a little bit closer. So we ambush into the jump jaw trap. Xenoline probably goes around here as well. And again, we're looking to group all of our party members back towards the center region. So we'll actually send you all the way down here as well. And you do guard against foes around that way anyway. We then have you come this way. Danny, what can you interfuse with? This over here. Splinter Blast with... That doesn't show the range on here, but I know it's not much. Still think we should interfuse with it. And then if we send it up this way, not quite enough. So we just wait. We just wait. And actually, maybe we just bring you a little bit further in. Is there anybody that could be down there? Possibly, but unlikely. Let's hope they don't come sneaking through there. Let's pop you down there. Have the arrows. Arrows can go down as well, and actually doing it sooner rather than later is certainly advisable. And why don't we just pop you here as kind of, if anybody comes from the southwest region, then you will kind of be the first one to know about it. And you'll actually just come down here as well. You two getting ready over there. May, do we jump this way? Do we bring you down to the south and then you run back to the north? I think that might be the idea, honestly. Let's go here. Let's then Zealous Leap over to here. And then we can Stalwart for the extra armor. Or we just Guardian, which is also a decent idea. How far can this move? You're going to be attacking from afar anyway. Maybe we just Stalwart due to that. I don't know if jumping in front was the right course. Thankfully, the Smelia didn't get trapped in front. We wanted the ambush shot to happen to the other person. You didn't quite manage to reach us and attack at the same time. You might get a shot and you didn't. Okay, so we're seeing a lot of the enemies now. And hopefully you move close so that we can get the volley of arrows onto all of you. And it looks like we will do. So, the Spectix are going to be our target for the volley of arrows. Oh, please don't get hit. There we go. Great prepared shot. And you've been stopped and dealt damage. And the forwarding on May upped that a great deal. We got a shot back in return due to the adjacency bonus. Absolutely beautiful. That was a great start. And I hope that we can continue it. Now, we do have Danny. You can Splinter Blast here. And I think we do start with the Splinter Blast, right? There is the chance for the Splinter Salvo if I grab this one here, though. Which I could do if I was over here. But I have to be here or further. I could actually do it over here, which is not a bad idea. But let's go to the other side over here. Let's then interfuse with this barricade. And now we should get the Splinter Salvo. This is not the character with the Splinter Salvo. Well, that sucks. We will go for this attack first. We managed to hit almost everybody, which is nice. Volley of arrows should now hit with more frequency. When we attack you, we have to get a little bit closer to attack you. Then Bardet could go to the other side. Onbeth could go for this as well. Splinter Blast is going to be down here if we went like this. He can hit you both, which would do great damage. That's not bad. That is not bad. Otherwise, what else would we go for? We could go for the Ricochet with the Discus. May could kind of move forward and smack you a bit too. It's the only downside with the Stalwart, right, is that we don't have the extra damage now from being so far away. We would like to go for the Butler, but we could do some serious damage if we don't take these guys out. So, I feel like with that in mind, we are kind of having to prioritize these guys here. Where can Bardet get to? Bardet can attack from afar, can't he? So why don't we go here, and then Alver can go here. 81% chance there. We'll move you across to here. Do we have the shots across there? Not quite. We'll just go for the arrows here and see what happens. I think in most likelihood, they're all going to survive. Wow, okay, not good. Really not good. With that in mind, I think we have to kind of go for another thing over here. Like, what if we go for the wagon? Splinter salvo the wagon, that's probably our best bet, which means that we do have to dip back a little bit. Let's see, we dip back to here. Bara can jump, draw, trap over to here, followed by moving back here. May cannot move very far at all now. Bara goes for the shot here. Good hit. Now we send Bardier, get him attacking. Beautiful, 100% plus the kill. Blood Rage is fantastic. Not too sure what that came about from, but I'm happy about it regardless. Onbeth now can interfuse with the cart. I think it's going to be the best bet. Yeah, we'll go for the cart, and then we Splinter Blast this way. Fortunately, we can't Splinter Salvo because it goes in between, which would just hit our own dudes, but we select the cart, Splinter Salvo here, and then we go this way. That's a lot more damage. Should be a few kills in that too. Beautiful, beautiful. Now, one was pretty much untouched, this Spectre here, but still, killing 3 of them was very, very nice. Now, we do have you remaining. We also have May remaining. I think we just go for the Guardian here. And just you and Alvear remaining. So I think we just wait. And we wait here as well, because we don't get the shot on you, unfortunately. So we're probably going to take a hit or two here. There is also the enemies to the west. Ooh, no. Bardier. Is Bardier dead? I think he might be, because he's standing in fire. And he's going to take burning damage on the start of his turn. Alvear's gone. And this is why we tried to heal up Bardier as much as we could beforehand. And he's done for. So is he dead, or is he 2 health for the remainder of this game? We don't want to lose Bardier just yet. I think we've got to send him back. But that's not good. That's not good. That's why going into this fight already injured was not a good start. We do have this. We can Splinter Blast down there. We could hit you both, which is pretty good. We could hit just you. We do also have... What was the one that was interfused with the one down here? Was it you? No, just you're the one who interfused over here. Splinter Blast is good damage there. Maybe go for... Wow, okay, there's a lot of options there. Vine Wrench is very good damage, of course. The Rope, Constriction. And you can Zealous Leap in, which I think we will do. We'll send you way in, and then we smack you. Smacking you does end your turn, so why don't we Shield Share first? Wow, that's horrible. And we get the stunt damage at least. There we go. So it didn't even matter in the end, but that was still a pretty horrible start to that. Let's see. Onbeth can interfuse with the fire. Could send some fire out their way. Could obviously go for this. Could pin you as well. I think we interfuse with this stump here. We now get the Calcify. We can Rock Shield somebody as well. And I think we do provide some extra armor to Bara. Looks pretty good. Extra temp HP. Now, do we go for the Discus? I don't think the Discus is going to bounce. I think we need to go for Vine Wrench. Which 10 to 12 damage should absolutely kill you. And we'll just throw you further back. There we go, good stuff. Another one down. And again, we know that the wardrobe's up there to the north. As long as we do, kill more than one a turn. Oh, I forgot about the Coachman there. He doesn't do huge amounts of damage though, and I don't think he'll be able to reach out that way anyway. Okay, famous last words. Splinter Blast. We'll just go for you guys in the middle here. Good damage, and now that should mean that our shots here will be able to take you out. So 100% chance to kill you, and then Bara still has a turn. Bara does not get a shot just yet. Needs to be a little bit closer, so we will bring you around to, what's up there to the north, the Spectic. We'll bring you around to this side. We'll take a shot at you there. 73% chance. I'm not too sure why that wasn't, I guess it wasn't 100 because it wasn't 90 degrees or bigger of an angle, right? There's the Wildling. Does it get a shot? Looks like it won't. Warded that damage, which is fantastic. The Spectic gets in close but shouldn't get an attack. Coachman's going to be our next issue. Well, next issue beyond the Spectics, that's for sure. Okay. So, how are we going to deal with this? Good question. Do we have Splinter Blast down that end? We don't really want to do that. We do have the Discus and the Wild Grass. We have a Rock Shield as well that we can do down there if we wanted to. We do have a Barricade, so we could possibly interfuse with this Barricade and then send it that way with the Splinter Blast, which I think we will do. Splinter Salvo, hang on, Splinter Salvo would be huge, 10 to 15, otherwise we Splinter Blast with you towards this way, which doesn't hit everyone, so I think we do Splinter Salvo, and I think we do go for this one here. I mean, we could try this here, which would basically kill both of you, but I think it's most important that we go for the Coachman with you, so let's try this. There we go, armor shredding and everything, absolutely beautiful. Just wondering, the volley of arrows does seem pretty damn useful against you. Let's try this out. Didn't really do much of anything, did it? Not great, not great. Okay. So, with this, Bara, how much damage would that be? Not much. Not much at all. Discus down to here should definitely basically bounce off to you and then deal damage again. We're not going to be able to reach that. We can Wild Grasp you, which basically will kill you. So let's go for the Wild Grasp. Go for the guaranteed damage. Well, near guaranteed damage. The shot here. We could go for the ambush as well, of course. Maybe we bring you around to here. The issue is, you do your AoE attack, don't you? I'm wondering, do we like move up to here and then attack you from the rear? I think we do. We want to go for the big dude, and Mei should be enough of a tank to deal with them all on her own. That's 10 damage. Now we should have the damage with Bara. Indeed we do, which is great. The issue now is that we've only got Xenoline left, who is not going to do enough to take you out. So with that in mind, maybe we just bring you over here. Just... oh, we can't even do that. It's kind of annoying, isn't it? Do I want to undo my turn just because of that movement? Fuck it, why not? Language, excuse me. The family-friendly show. Okay, dodge, not good. Not good. 1 armor shredded, 5 blocked. Okay, you guys are moving a little bit further. You're going for another one, 2 damage. And Smearly is going for an attack from the rear, but Mei is an absolute tank. Oof. Oof. Xenoline, are you going down here? Another Spectic. No, you water the damage. Great stuff. Okay. So, strike here. Unfortunately, we don't get multiple attacks with Mei. That would be nice, but that's not the character that we have. Splinter Blast, we could do that. We do have the Discus, or the Splinter Salvo here. Actually, I'm wondering if we interfuse with this one. Where does that Splinter Blast let us go? Splinter Salvo. Do 2 there, we could do 2 there. Why don't we do these 2? See how we fare. Great stuff, 2 down. That's what we like to see. So we've dealt with a significant number of Spectics this combat, but it's gone well so far for the most part. We can't move you across there unless we leap across, and then we could possibly get the shot in. You know what, let's leap. Let's shield share. Let's go for the smack too. 87%, I like those odds. And problem solved. Alright, next up. We have the Discus. Now you've interfused with 2 things here to the north, so you're not going to be much use for this fight down here to the south. But we do have the strike there. It's just... oh, we got to move off the fire though, don't we? Let's make sure we do that first. Like so. Let's then bonk you. Hey. There we go, good stuff. Now we do have others on the fire, we don't want that either, do we? So let's move you down here. And you as well. Now we should get some nice shots against these guys. Now, 78%, come on. We kind of need both of you 2 to hit. So Xenoline, this is your moment to shine. Just do it. Okay, well, alright. You might have just signed your own death warrant there, to be fair. But, hey, you're just a little extra person there, aren't you? Okay, went for Bar instead, that's okay. That one's okay as well. And is it mostly just the wardrobe left to deal with? It looks like it might be. So we take out these 2 here. The Spectic was created hastily by a wardrobe, but only have half health. Okay, so it looks like if they are created by the wardrobe, they do get less stats than otherwise. Interesting to note. Let's go for this here. Possibly get a kill on this one here. There we go. Good stuff. Zinalene, come on. 100%. Beautiful. That means the rest of our focus can be on these up this way. So we're just going to run you up as far as you can go. And discus. We will just discus. We're going to discus, we're going to kill them and keep moving up along the way as well. So that's that one. We can now wild grasp. That's not quite enough damage. What about a discus over here? Discus might kill you. Let's try this. There we go. A little bounce for one shredded as well. And now we just move towards the wardrobe as fast as we can. Try and get some kills along the way. Don't have the reach. Protect, ignore armor. Yeah, let's actually do this. Let's move closer. I'm just kind of assuming that this is the last one left. It didn't create anything? I thought it always creates something. Maybe it runs out of juice after a certain point. Let's go here. Where's our Splinter Blast? Down there. Okay, so not going to quite do it. We could go for this. I think we just go for the Splinter Blast over here. Although, you're interviews with that, aren't you? So what about if we send you up here? Like so. What happens if we Splinter Blast? Oh, wrong button. Wrong button. That only undoes the move. And we can't do that because we did something else. So I was looking to interviews with both of those, then shred you. It doesn't really matter. Let's just move over here. We should get the kill anyway. We start off... Wait. Now none of these guys can attack. It actually did matter. Turns out it did matter. We go for the shot onto you. Good piercing damage. Zinalene moves up. Takes a shot as well. Probably just remove some armor. No, actually managed to get past. And then you can leap up as far as you can go. And then you move as far as you can move. And then we look to take you out shortly thereafter. Nothing can be done here. Oh, actually, no, something can be done. So I should have done this beforehand. The ordering's gone to shit here. What have I done? That's alright. Almost had you anyway. Danny can go. Oh, you can't quite move and smack, can you? Alright, you just wait there, Danny. Now, Bardier's going to be pretty damn hurt in a second, I believe, once we get back and see him. Nice little rain of arrows to finish it off. And why don't we give it to Bara to do the honours? Why don't we give it to Danny to do the honours? Nice and easy. Weak unit. And that should be the end of that incursion. And it was indeed. Okay, so not too bad. We don't get any levels. Bardier, of course, a little bit hurt and has less max HP as a result. And I think next time he dies for good. I think we click continue. Bardier has to move elsewhere. He's going to get healed up a little bit. We're going to scout with the entire party bar Bardier. He's just going back to the Baron's Foster. So we could actually look to maybe recruit somebody over there if we wanted to. Free LP. We do have a fight across here with 7 difficulty. I think we will just take this fight early. Or we potentially patrol it early. 24 days to complete. This is going to take too long, I think. I think we just go for the fight. We attack with 4. We're a bit shy of where we would like to go, but hey, it is what it is. Might get some wood for the fire. Returning in. Time being Mei Mei. Alright. Sees a vision. Flickerings of deepest thought. Flickerings from Bridgier Dreamloom. Let's look up what Bridgier's thinking about. Oh, that's a place. Okay. Pushed and pulled energy from the rocks in the fields nearby. She gets a necklace, right. And then we find a necklace in this field. I wonder what happens if we get the deepest one. Alright. Do we find the necklace straight away? There we go. And we get to wear it. So 0.5 armor. Nobody's really got any. Mei Mei could use it. Basically anybody could use it. But I think Mei Mei being up front makes the most sense. So a little bit more passive armor sounds great. Okay, so we're up against These are the deepest ones, aren't they? Merc Mother, Mush Rocks. We actually haven't faced these ones in a long time. There is a Fire Spirit, so we could upgrade one of our weapons if we rush down there and get it. And actually, the Fire Spirit is not far away. So what we could maybe do is go for a Zealous Leap, and then move into the middle, and then grab that. Now, Mei, what is your current weapon? You have Clock Stopper. An artifact, +1 stunt damage. Okay. 1 action point. Attacks only cost 1 action point this turn. Now, I wonder if magic attacks count as attacks like that, right? Bone Lance is fantastic. Love to get some more Bone Lances going. I don't know if we'll be able to lance through you and into you as well, though. Who knows? What we could do is move up. Silk Stepping into range, though, wouldn't actually do enough. So, I think the mages are definitely going to be helping out a great deal here. Let's start off with the Rock Shield on you. And let's Rock Shield Mei, who is going to be rushing up front there. Mei is going to be tanking. We've already interfused. Oh, but you destroyed that in the process, so now you can't actually do any damage with that. Well, it's a shame, because damage is certainly important here for us. Splinter Blast, Splinter Salvo. We'll go for that. I really don't want to hurt the other two, but I feel like we might actually have to. Let's see, let's go here. Okay, Mush Rocks as well. What happens if we Zealous Leap? We can leap into the middle. And I think we do go for that. Oh, okay, Horn Children as well. We get the Fire Spirit. Legacy Point or replace with Tier 3 Fire Great Axe. Yeah, let's try this. Let's try this and see what difference it makes. So it replaces this. We get less shredding and less stunt damage. But it does the same regular damage. Damages up to 3 nearby enemies. Well, that actually sounds fantastic for the kind of character that we're going for with Mei. So we will Splinter Blast you here. The only issue is that we then hit our ally. What type of damage do you do? Batter and Gore Leap. Reading Armor up adjacent. Okay, let's just go for 1. Father Fungus. Wow. Good dodge. Give you that. Crotchety. Oh, my Lanta. Oh, we get a shot back. Everybody's getting shots. Bara. Get a shot here as well, but it's not fantastic necessarily. Let's move up into the middle a little bit. Go for a jump jaw here. And then I guess we just go for the shot here. And hopefully we stunt, but that's horrible damage. No such luck. Did he get the crotchety bonus? No, he doesn't. We can interfuse with something. I think we just maybe wait here, but Mei is up there all by herself. And that could be pretty dangerous for us. Okay, you do get trapped. Leap. And you hit on Beth, who gets knocked back. Okay. Good dodge by Mei. Mei's certainly going to be sitting up front there, tanking a lot of the hits. Assuming that they actually go for her rather than just trying to run past her. Uh-oh. Ouch. Okay, the Rock Shield did help. We will go Stalwart. Should be able to take you out, shouldn't it? Now, we need to be careful as we don't really have much to kind of work with in terms of things to grab hold of. And it could well be that this is nearing the end for us. You know, we kind of need to move up a little bit more and Splinter Salvo or something up here, for example, but that's not even that great itself. Now, I can backtrack a little bit more if I want to. I think I just move back here, which should mean that you're hopefully not in the range of anything. Why don't we go for the Splinter Blast to begin with. Into this here. Now, how much health does this have? 6 health. Let's go for heroism here. I feel like the heroism is actually pretty important. Now, we Splinter Blast once. And all that we can really do is hit you two. I guess we'll just do that right now. Nice armor shredding. We can then do the same again. Which we absolutely will. Maybe I should have looked to have attacked from the other side, but I don't know if we can actually reach with you there. I think we maybe shield share one of you for example, and then we just go for the Father Fungus. There we go. I'm glad that we did manage to finish you off at least. Now Mei is tanky again, so that's why we're glad to have you up front. We move here. Can we actually just attack you from afar, can we? Does this have an extra range, this weapon? Two-handed, range of 2.1. Okay, great. So if we stand over here, we can just smack you. That's a huge melee hit there. Why don't we have you up front there? That's amazing. We go for the shot here, we leave you on 1. If we go for the ambush, when you move up 1, then we should hopefully be able to finish you off. So let's actually not do this square in case somebody else moves into it first. Let's try and hit you and only you. Mush Rock's moving back for Mei Mei. That's a good block at least. Okay, so we take out the Horn Child instead. Not our intended target, of course, but... Okay, that's a good block. Good double block as well there. And a good dodge. Wow, things are going pretty well here. Mei Mei's tanking up front. Doing great work. Now, why are you protected? What's going on there? The first attack against any of the Faithful's adjacent allies will be blocked. Okay, so if we attack this one, then we will get the hit. Ooh, let's see. Splinter Blast is pretty good still. I think we just go for this first, because I don't think Danny... Actually, Danny with the smack might just hit you. Might just finish you off. 81% chance to kill you. Let's go for it. Not too shabby, and I think that's partially thanks to the imbued damage there. So we will go for the jump jaws here. We will then shoot you. Do we bring Mei Mei back? I don't think so. I think we just maybe even go further. Because that's only against your allies, but against yourself you might still absolutely get destroyed. So let's go here. Shield shares on a 1-turn cooldown. Let's just go for a smack, try and shield it a little bit anyway. We did manage to get that, not too shabby. Splinter Blast is not going to reach. I think we just wait with Onbeth. Keep her healthy in the back row. Ouch, you shoved me. Uh-oh. Why did I think there wouldn't be any more? I thought this was kind of it. Mush Rocks is not good. Most of the damage was blocked, but Mei Mei is very hurt. We're going to have to go for a shot here. Regardless of the situation though, we're going to have to move Onbeth up, I believe. Who also moves her inspiration up. Now, we need to interfuse with something up here for sure. Now, what does this do? Constriction. Victor's pretty good. Let's move you up to here. Let's interfuse. The Splinter Blast is okay, but not fantastic. I think we go for this. And I think we maybe constrict you. Do we constrict you? Because if we hobble you, that would be pretty damn fantastic. So that should trap you, is my understanding of that. We will move you over to here. Get ready with the shot there. It's not quite enough. The issue is, you can't run. You really cannot run. So let's go for a shot here. Hopefully we get the crit. Not quite. Onbeth does not have the range. Onbeth also cannot interfuse with anything else. Moving and attacking is not an option. Do we just have to hit you and then hope for the best? I think so. We just have to hope that Mei Mei's going to survive this. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Let's move you over to here. Come on, Mei Mei, survive. Oh, 1 damage. No, don't you dare. Oh no, that's huge damage too. -1 health, -1 speed. I mean, we definitely have to do that, don't we? We can't lose our other party members. We cannot lose our other party members, but oof, we have even more to deal with. Onbeth. Beth do be hurting. Splinter Salvo if we go for the stools, which obviously would be great, but we just wait for you guys to maybe pop around the corner. But Onbeth now has this one that she can Splinter Blast from. No, just that one. Oh, that's the other one. Okay. We can interfuse with this. Splinter Salvo, where does that reach? Oh, it does reach you. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to do this. Good hit. Good hit. And now we can constrict, which does decent damage to you. And we really just do want to get the kill here, so I think we move you up to here. And then hopefully we get the extra shot, 100%, and the good damage as well. Ara doesn't really do much good damage by herself there. I need to... Wait, you summon a little dude? Summon a child? You're pregnant? What is Bara's weapon? Tier 2? It's not terrible. Act of the D, excuse me. Gross. That's immature. The other dude went down here. Is that right? Must have done. Okay, so we can... Bara can take shots at you, of course. On Beth and Danny. I think, first and foremost, we move Danny up again, even if we see the enemy. We do see the Chosen. Don't really have much armor or anything, to be fair. Danny moves up to here. And what do we go for? Constriction? Splinter? Good question. We'll find out soon enough. How can you not move there? But not too far? Okay, interesting. We want to take the Hornchild out. Damage. Now with these two, we take it. Where'd you come from? You just keep spawning new ones until the Merc Mother dies. Is that the idea? Any case, let's just try and take out the Merc Mother then, just in case that is the situation that we find ourselves in. Hobbling you would be quite good too. And I think we do want to reduce the amount of damage that's on the field. So let's hobble you. Hopefully you can't move. We unfortunately cannot constrict you, but can we take you out? Looks like we can. Let's do that. Do you come back as another one? There we go. You're dead this time. Prophet's Fury. That doesn't sound good. Plus Pact of the Deep. Hopefully the hobble means that you can't move. I actually can't remember what hobble does. I think it looks like you got reduced movement, which is very useful. Take you out here. That is a defeated enemy again. So now we just go and gang up on the Merc Mother. So the Pact of the Deep must summon another one, right? That must be what's going on. Take the shot here. Good dodge. Good dodge. I'll give you that. Well done. Well played. Let's go for you. You don't summon another one, do you? Nope. Okay, good. So it's just us and the Merc Mother. Good block. Does Bara get a shot back? She does. Also blocked. Okay, it is what it is. Lamp does flare to blind. What is this loom? Just a massive constrictor. Okay. What we can also potentially do is interfuse, double interfuse. Wait, I can't remember if you have the Splinter Blast. But in any case, we'll soon find out. I don't think you do. But, nope, just the one. Okay, so we go Splinter Blast, you into you. Shred the armor. We now attack from this side, and that should finish you off 100%. And combat complete. And Bara gets a level up. Good stuff, good stuff. Unfortunate about May. We've now got 2 crippled party members there who have headed back to town to heal up. We definitely need to get a new party member just in case. Every time Bara kills an enemy, she enters Grey Plane for free, becoming hitting. Not bad at all. Why, poison 1, poison 2. Potency plus spell damage. Shred's armor is not bad. We go for Rogue. I like the passive. Bonus damage. I think we just go for Bardair in that case. Everybody else has already got them. May. May's pretty buggered up there. I don't know if she's ready to talk. Glad you're not dead. There we go. There we go. So, party members getting buggered up. So we're going to secure this with our party members here. We're going to find the item and go, you know, try and get any advantage that we can. You two are both going to be healing back there. Looks like this is kind of the path that everybody has to go through as well. So, a Calamity card's coming soon. An incursion won't happen for a wee while, but if an incursion is going to be happening, then I think we definitely fortify this to a level 3 situation. And Bardair is back, so Bardair can recruit here, see who we find. There we go. Fabrics and spell threads, what else do we find? Stunt chance. Stunt chance. I don't care about stunt chance, honestly. I prefer the potency and everything else that we've got there. So let's salvage that. Wasn't that great, but hey, let's prepare defenses and wait until our party comes back. It's going to take quite a while to do, but oh, okay. Let's randomize. And let's go for... Gale. Gale seems like a good one to go for. I was looking for just an easy name, basically, and Gale fits the bill there. Okay, so we can skip most of this dialogue, and we will decide what class to go for. So we have 2 melee, 2 of our mystics as well. I do like attacking from afar. That is true. What else do we have? Ingots, fabrics, and spell threads. Maybe we just go for another mystic so that we can build stuff for her? Or maybe... let's just go for another warrior. Tanking up front. No, let's try and keep it even. Let's go for a hunter. 222. You know, go for that standard. And then we continue waiting here for a little bit longer. We bring our party members up to the very front. Send... you're still... oh, Maymay's still healed. Oh, still maimed, excuse me, not healed. You do heal twice as fast, being in town, which is good. You only have 2 legacy points to cancel out these ones. I think we go for the... Groundskeeper will have huge amount of health if we don't do this, so let's remove this one. Thrixels and the other ones, they're getting very, very strong though is the concern, right? So... Maymay's return to action, which now means Maymay can also train, which should make that a little bit faster. The defenses are getting up over there. And now... through shot. Okay. Pass through. Ambush is good. I do like ambush. And is there any chance that Gale can potentially craft a weapon? Because currently Gale has a tier 1 bow. At least it's tier 1 and not tier 0. No, it's too expensive. So, Gale, you're stuck with that until we can find something better. Let us build defenses. Let's just gather everybody else here. The U3 sounds good. And then our entire party is going to be back here. And I think that's actually going to do it for the episode. What's up with my hair there? Hopefully that hasn't been there the whole bloody episode. Thank you all very much for tuning in there. Great to have you all here. We'll just keep going until the defenses are constructed, and then we will decide what to do next up. But thank you all very much for watching. If you did enjoy this episode, please do give it a like and a subscription, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Bye for now there, folks. See ya.